A King Pine Farm Studios production. Send donations, inquiries, licensing proposals to 4319 Henderson Road, Milton, Ontario, Canada. And investments may be eligible for tax receipts and tax credits. Lottery tickets support people. Tourism farm product from Ontario, where good things grow. Dragon warp in the 21st century. Since animals, plants, and fungi refuse to cooperate, the Dragon Warp Society sends a standard impersonal corporate letter to a select host of humans, informing them of the new life form they'll turn into at such and such a time, place. The letter also includes addresses and phone numbers of DWS counselors and dragon rehabilitation houses for battered mates, shelters, etc. When Bob got the letter saying he would be turned into a lesbian 10-ton dragoness for a year, he scoffed at the notion. Then the appointed time came. And out of the tatters of Bob's apartment arose Bobby the Dragoness, who promptly got into a relationship with Catherine, whilst on various missions to foster evil for the DWS. Then Bobby got her next letter a year later, and when all was said and done, Mark the Anthro, macho dragon guy, who emerged from Bobby's change, discovered his relationship with Catherine wasn't as special as the one he'd had when he was a she. The affair breaks off and Mark goes in for a little DWS rehab. After her affair with Bobby was so rudely broken off by the DWS directive, Catherine went to a dragon fertility clinic to assuage her pain by getting pregnant. She had a daughter named Melissa, and the kid's upbringing was rudely interrupted when the DWS sent Catherine the usual life-shattering letter, telling her she'd be turning into a human taxi driver named Chris in 2 weeks. Chris had no memories of birthing a scaly 1/4 ton bundle of joy and did his thing. Then some Dragon Warp Society social worker learned about Melissa and discovered without her mum, Melissa had fallen. Under the good influence of a union blood-sucking cult, which was a bad thing since the Dragon Warp Society is an evil corporate dragon association. So without approvals, the well-meaning DWS clerk reverted Chris back into Catherine whilst she was driving a yellow checker taxi cab with metal bursting effectiveness. Catherine, 14 years out of touch, went charging off to recover her daughter, secure in the knowledge her file would stay misplaced long enough for her and Melissa to catch up on mother-daughter stuff. Meanwhile, the animal people got into talks with the cult vampire leader. A King Pine Farm Studios production. Send donations, inquiries, licensing proposals to 4319 Henderson Road, Milton, Ontario, Canada. And investments may be eligible for tax receipts and tax credits. Lottery tickets support people. Tourism farm product from Ontario, where good things grow.